I think it'd be a variance thing, to make a non-conforming lot more conforming, but still not conforming.
Cleaner, right?
Yeah, that's what I would think,
Instead of having parcel B,
yeah.
then that lot line, then it would just be one lot line.
And deed that land to them. To make that lot now 110 by whatever it is, 200.
It does say here that the A&R can grant non-buildable lots. Revised zoning act of 2016 will lay planning board municipal board place. Need this done tonight? I mean, can we wait till the next meeting?
Go look, talk at me.
Oh,
So, I don't think it's, has a lot of urgency.
yeah, but wait, dude, I just don't want to misstep and cause something where someone's going to appeal it, and then there's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
If we can put it on the agenda for the next meeting, I'd appreciate it.
Okay.
Just make sure I get the information correct.
Did we lose him?
What's
Hey,
that?
but the Roger Dean's old house is gonna own.
Roger Dean's house. Yeah.
Deed that land to them.
Yeah, I just got to make sure that we can do it across
Do
our,
you have to vote on anything?
what's that?
Do you have to vote on this?
No, we'll just, we'll take it under advisement.
Continue it till the
Just
next
put a
meeting.
note in the minutes, we're taking it under advisement to the next meeting.
Which is the 25th.
Yeah. Where'd he go?
I don't know.
He's there.
No, here.
All right.
Hey, Jeff, the next meeting is the 25th.
Yeah, we'll do
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, he's got one more.
He's got one more. The other one hopefully is easier than him.
Here.
Well, let me just look. I got the handbook in my office, I just don't know what. Just like here in a suitcase.
Now, the other one is on 21 Cape Road, the car wash and the Gasco building. And this has an approved site plan. However, the boundary line on that approved site plan hadn't been recorded yet, so this A&R moves that boundary to match the approved site plan and adjusts lot 1A and 1B out there on Cape Road. So we're asking for endorsement of this tonight.
So what's lot B becoming narrower, Dave's drawing?
Well,
You're adding land to lot A, taking it away from lot B, correct?
technically, there's lot 2 and 3 in there that are, lots 1, 2, and 3 are becoming lots 1A and 1B on this plan. If you look to the left side of lot 1B where lot 4 is, everything to the right of lot 4 is the old lot 1, 2, and 3.
This is 3 lots.
2, 3.
Yeah, I mean, they're both conforming. Motion on the floor.
That's, what Cape Road is that?
21.
Oh, we got it right here, I'm sorry.
Well, that one was easier.
No, is that 21 Cape Road or 35 Cape? Oh, no, wait a minute.
No, not this
21.
side.
21 Cape Road.
What's that?
21 Cape Road.
Motion to approve the lot change on 21 Cape Road to Lot 1A and 1B.
All
Who
those-
seconded that, John?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
all right, takes care of that.
Well, thank you all. Gail, I'll be in touch to pick up that Mylar.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you all. Take care.
You too, have a good one. All right. With the TV, I'd like to know who's up there.
It's coming back, I had emailed him.
All right. That's why you kept breaking in. I need to talk to you about putting something up on the town website after.
Yeah.
Okay.
We will need him, Gail, for that one that I got, because he's here, I can't do anything with that.
This one.
No.
Well, you might as well have him sign both when he comes down.
Ryan, you're on it, Jim. Second.
Whatever you want to be, pick a slot.
Take you a second, I was third.
What are you gonna sign? Yeah. Al? Yeah, no, he's not to the Mylar yet, he's still stamping away.
Drives up when we don't use it a lot.
I know, right? Well, we haven't used many of these even so.
It comes out, I think it comes out like inches.
All done with this, Jeff says we're all done, right? So we're capable of decommissioning this bond?
The one across the street from the soccer field? 35 is the one behind the soccer field, right? That's 35.
I think it's next to Cranston, you need
Yeah.
a gas bill. For the gas station.
35 is the piece of property that you have.
Oh, 35. There's a company in it. Yeah, it's a way.
But that's the back property, the solar field.
It's next to it and it's not.
Right.
Yeah, the solar's completed, so we gotta decommission the bond. I guess is okay with it, so.
Whether we signed off on, or order of this certificate of compliance is done on that yet.
Hi, it's the applicant, BWC Muddy Brook LLC. This is Jackie Firsty, representing the applicant. I wanted to clarify, we just need the form of the decommissioning bond approved so that we can get an actual decommissioning bond in place in order to receive a certificate of compliance and completion.
Okay, so you'll be in front of conservation in the near future then?
What?
You'll be in front of conservation in the near future?
Yes, yeah, for right now, we just need the town's approval on the actual language in the bond form that we shared with you, so that way we can put an actual bond in place.
Okay,
The
sounds
amount
good.
I think we agreed to back when we received the permit, it's 28,100. There was a decommissioning estimate that was peer reviewed when we originally got the permit in 2018, and this is one of the conditions in 10 to have the decommissioning bond form approved by the town.
Yeah.
But wouldn't you have to comply with everything else in there before you would get the bond back?
Well, this is in order for us to put up a bond that is then used by you
Yeah,
if
this is
we
just the
don't.
bond for the,
This is just for us to put the bond in place.
Construction of the solar field and the wetland replication area and everything?
yeah. Yeah, it meets the, the site plan and special permit. I mean, planning board governs that, it really doesn't, they still have to comply with what you guys are
That's what I
doing,
mean,
but
right,
We
yeah,
don't hold a bond for it.
right, okay.
Sorry,
Oh,
was there a question? There was a lot of paper rustling.
Oh, you're
no
good.
question.
Okay.
We've been through this enough. I get the decommissioning bond form supplied by WC Muddy Brook LLC, just asking for release of bond. We did receive a review by Jeff that everything had been completed per the original plan. So it should be, I don't see any issues with releasing the bond back to them. I need a motion and we can, if you guys
Excuse me,
want
I
to.
just want to clarify, we're not looking to get any money back right now. We're looking to put a bond in place for decommissioning. That bond is not currently in place. We
This
just
is,
needed approval on the legal, the wording in the bond form so that we could put it in place.
oh, I
This
got
is
you.
for the project in construction, not the previously built project.
Okay, all right.
So do you have to sign that form?
You're looking for what needs to be on the bond form? Is that what you're looking for?
So I shared with Bill and Gail the form language that we were hoping to get approved because we didn't
Right.
want to actually sign a bond if you hadn't
Oh,
approved
I got
language.
you, okay. Yeah, this is fine. This form is, it's similar to other I've seen, so it's not out of the ordinary. So I have no issues with you using this form.
Great, then we
Oh,
can.
so you're going to come back, I suppose, in the near future for decommissioning? Sign this?
Well, decommissioning would only happen at the end of the life of the project, so we're not looking to actually physically decommission anything. We're just looking to get the bond form in place. So now that you've approved this language, we can actually, have a surety put on the project, which is a requirement for us to get our certificate of compliance, so that the project can be completed under the permit conditions. So this is just one of the remaining items left in our permit that we're looking to close out.
More realistic.
Yeah. All right, so,
It just didn't seem like that, yeah, okay.
all right,
I'll make I'm on a motion.
I don't think we need a vote on that. I think that's something that we can just let her know that she's okay to move forward.
Okay, you're okay to move forward then, right?
Okay. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
the same form that, they used the last time. Okay. Well,
Okay, well,
so what else we got, Gail, here?
With Ian?
Well, you do the master plan first, that's okay.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah,
Dominique?
And
Make up there.
who's that Martin's mic? On the call.
You up there, Dominique?
Yes, hi there. Good evening. How are you tonight?
Bad, yourself?
I'm wonderful, thank you. So I am here with my colleague Emily, and we are going to try to share our screens and give you a brief presentation.
Yeah, it's hard to hear. You're breaking up a little bit, Dominique.
Oh dear, okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. So first of all, thanks everybody for having us here tonight. I'm Dominique. I'm a principal planner with the Central Massachusetts Regional Planning Commission. I'm joined by my colleague Emily Globitz, who is an associate planner with me at CMRPC. And we're here because CMRPC was awarded a grant to help the County of Mendon develop factors in master plan, specifically the land use, population, and housing and economic development factors. And we wanted to introduce ourselves and give a brief overview of the project. So for those of you who may not be familiar, a master plan is a comprehensive multi-theme
Emily?
plan. Yes,
Could you hold for a minute, please?
sure.
We can't hear you. You're
Oh.
breaking up.
Oh dear.
Wire connection, because I think unfortunately, the issue is on your end, it's really cutting out.
Okay, I don't think I can improve the connectivity any further over on this side. Are you,
We would have to continue it because we can't hear maybe every other word you're saying.
okay. Emily, do you want,
Dominique, can you set up a Zoom meeting for another, maybe evening, either this week or early next week, that the planning board members could log on to?
absolutely, I'll reach out to email you to set that up.
Yeah, because I think we're having a little trouble getting, I don't know whether it's your end or here, but
She can try calling in on a phone.
you want to try?
That's a great idea. I'll try right now.
Like if you can just dial on your cell phone.
Yeah, she got to mute her computer. Oh, beginning. Yeah, it sounded like Charlie Brown's teacher.
One second, I'm just grabbing that agenda so I can call in the number. I apologize for the delay.
Yeah, take your time. I'm just going to talk to the board about some of the stuff that's been going on. I reached out to CMRPC to begin kicking off the master plan again, to finally bring it to completion. They're going to, instead of us trying to write the master plan ourselves, we're going to have them write it. What they're going to expect from the town of Mendon is community activity, gathering information, stuff like that. So we're going to put together another committee. And this time, she's got a great outline here. And we're going to entrust them to accomplish this task that has eluded us for many years. And I have full faith, anything that I've done with CMRPC has turned out great. So this will be just allow us to wrap this up. You get through?
Just about.
All right, this is Dominique from CMRPC.
Tell her to mute her.
She's a muter computer.
Yep. So let me just start by again saying thank you to everyone for having us here tonight. I am a principal planner at CMRPC, and I'm joined by my colleague Emily. Together on the CMRPC side, we're really excited to be running point and to support you as a consultant team on the project. As you mentioned, we are going to be assisting with the development of select chapters of a master plan. This time around, specifically the land use, population, housing, and economic development chapters. As a reminder, a master plan is a comprehensive, multi-themed, long-range plan that communities can use to guide decisions in development and other policies. And this is envisioned as a phase one effort to develop a full master plan for the town. So this effort, it's being funded by the Executive Office of Energy and Environmental Affairs, and our agency, CMRPC, is providing a 25% match. So we're absolutely delighted to be assisting the town with this effort and excited to get going with the steering committee. We'll look forward to meeting with the steering committee at its monthly meetings in order to receive guidance and feedback on a variety of elements. We'll work with the committee on drafting a community survey, putting together workshops, articulating a vision statement, coming up with goals and objectives, and all kinds of other items. Beyond this, we'll also be looking at committee members for help with outreach and facilitating workshops, because ultimately this will be the Town of Mendon's plan, and CMRPC is just the consultant helping us facilitate and bring it all helping you facilitate and bring it all together. Looks like we have a comment. Bear with me for a second.
That was me. If you can put the browser in full screen mode, we can see it better. I think just hit F11.
Elliot, can you do that?
Yeah, can you repeat that? I didn't quite hear it.
Yeah, can you put the browser on full screen mode, Em?
Oh, I'm not sure how to do that for this.
Hit F11. No, on this one. Yes, do that.
What was it?
You press F11 on your keyboard. It should.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Nope, that just muted it.
Right.
I can try, hold on 1 second. I'm going to share it via PowerPoint.
I think better. It's just really small on our screen.
Thanks so much, everybody, for your patience and support as we get this going.
All right, how's that?
So we can see it.
It hasn't loaded full screen yet, but.
Okay. Well, so ultimately, I think we can move forward with the, discussion without the PowerPoint if necessary. We did want to bring you up to speed on what we've been working on since the grant was awarded. So while the committee has been working to get established, CMRPC has been reviewing prior planning efforts in order to look at what you've done before, what still might need to be done out of known tasks to kind of get a benchmark of where you are. We've also started the framework for a website for hosting documents, promoting public events, and other aspects to be decided on by the committee. So at CMRPC, we've been moving towards sort of online formats for planning documents, including master plans. And as outlined in the grant proposal and budget, we have proposed a primarily online master plan. So rather than having a 250-page document get dusty on a couple of shelves, we're proposing to do an interactive plan posted on the website and accompanied by a really tight, nice printed executive summary that can be used for implementation. So that's what we're looking at and we have proposed, assuming it's agreeable for the committee. As a refresher, according to Mass General Law, a master plan needs to contain some specific elements, statement of policies and elements on land use, housing, economic development, natural and cultural resources, open space and recreation, services and facilities, transportation, and implementation. Some communities also like to include elements that provide special attention to topics of local concern, like energy or capital planning. That said, again, this phase of the master plan has funding just for the three previously mentioned elements: land use, housing, and population. and economic development. Let's see. So I think from there, I'm going to turn the discussion over to my colleague Emily to touch base on prior planning efforts, specific tasks, and timelines. Emily, are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Sure. So, as was previously mentioned, Mendon began the development of the master plan process in 2013. A lot of work was done in the visioning, the community engagement, and the data collection process, which we're definitely going to use the input that we got from that. We don't want all of that work to go to waste, but a lot of it will need to be updated and really reviewed. So this project, it never came to completion, so it's ended up stalling during the narrative development. So we're really just trying to iron this out and get this done and get Mendon a full, complete master plan. The town's also currently participating in a regional housing study, along with the towns of Douglas and Uxbridge. So we're going to be using some of that data and input. There's like a survey out now, so we'll make sure to incorporate any studies that CMRPC is working on with the town and incorporate that data into the master plan. So CMRPC recently has been using more of a phased approach to master plans. Master plans take a lot of commitment, time, and it's a huge kind of dent in the budget. So instead of having towns shell out just tens of thousands of dollars, we're breaking it up into 3 phases. It's a lot easier for the towns, we found, to work in this way. So phase 1 is going to be population and housing. We'll be looking at demographics, who's living in the town, who historically lived in the town, what the town has in terms of types of housing, what it needs, specific populations that are in need, such as seniors. We found a lot of towns are lacking in senior housing. So we'll be looking into that. Land use, looking at patterns of development, capacity for future growth, zoning, commercial, industrial development. Sorry, I'm hearing a lot of feedback, so throwing me off. The next chapter we'll be working on is economic development. So looking at existing businesses, kind of businesses the town wants to attract, permitting process, generating commercial and industrial tax revenue, relieving residential taxes, which is always a big issue. Yep. So, and then once we get funding for the subsequent phases, we'll be looking into more of the environmental issues and facilities and services, transportation and circulation. So that will come along later down the line. So the deliverables for phase 1 will be creating a vision statement. Sorry, this is being slow. We'll be doing a survey, which is an incredibly important part of the master plan. It's where we really get a chance to reach out to everyone in the town and get their input. There we go. And other methods of outreach. We'll be having a visioning workshop, doing a lot of data collection and maps, and putting together the narrative for the master plan chapters. And so just a brief overline of the overview of the timeline. Just fast forwarding, sorry.
PowerPoint, we can only see the main screen. So I think something. Yeah.
Oh, can you not see the slides?
No.
No, we only see the main screen.
Oh my gosh.
Turn the screen again to the other.
Darn it. Oh, sorry.
Must have put the display on the screen.
Now you can see it?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, I'm just going to keep it on this. I know it's kind of small for people to see, but Okay, so I went over that. Okay, so just a brief overview of the timeline. So we're putting together a steering committee, which is going to really guide this process. So that's the first and foremost task to achieve in the next month or so. Then we'll get into the kind of community outreach and the creating a survey, and that'll be in sort of like the late winter, early spring. Then mid to late spring, we're aiming to hold a public workshop to establish a community vision. And so once and also along this whole timeline, we'll be collecting data. And then the final part, spring, summer, fall, we'll be working on pulling together the narrative and all the parts of the 3 chapters we'll be delivering. And then around this time next year, ideally we'll be starting phase 2. And so just a reminder that we do have until June 2022 to get all of this accomplished, but the pacing really depends on what the steering committee wants. So this is kind of what we laid out as what we feel like an appropriate timeline may be, but some might want to do it quicker, some might want to take a little bit more time. There can be a lot of back and forth with these processes, with figuring out the goals and everything. So just so you know, we have until June 2022 to do it.
We do have a copy of the 2 original surveys that were done.
I think we do have those. We should have all the materials that were from the 2013 plan.
Yeah, you should. You guys are involved then. I just wanted to ask that question. Sorry.
Okay, no problem. That's the end of our presentation.
Okay, thanks so much, Emily.
Can you email that to us, Emily? Just for my, so I can hand it out to the planning. You can email it directly to me. I'll send it to the other members.
Okay, sounds good.
Thank you so much.
Welcome, thank you.
Great, thanks, everybody. Looking forward to working with you.
Ann has a question. Go ahead, Ann.
Oh.
Still there, Dominique?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Ann Mazar, 50 Pleasant Street. So the open space and recreation plan is it's expired, and so we're redoing that. And we had talked to CMRPC about including some of the questions for the open space and recreation plan in the master plan.
Yes, nice to hear from you, Ann. Thanks for the reminder also. Yes, indeed, the open space and recreation plan is expired, and we would love to be supportive of that effort in however we can. We've reached out to DCS, to the state, and as long as we're very careful, we can, to make sure that we cover all the necessary points, it's possible to align efforts and include the necessary community outreach and survey questions in the master planning effort. Although there's not currently any funding in this grant award to do an OSRP, I think if the town is keen to align efforts where it makes sense, we can help with some of that outreach.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dominique.
All right. Thank you so much. Have a great night.
And I'll be in touch with you in the next couple days.
All right. Look forward to it. Take care. Bye-bye.
Really quick.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
Can I speak really quick?
Oh, sure.
Hi, Tom Morale, 52 Millville Road. I'm from the Economic Development Committee, and I would love to touch base about the economic development portion of the master plan. Is there a way I could get some contact information from the planning board and we could chat sometime over the next couple weeks?
Directly with us, or you can come to the next meeting, Tom. We'd certainly be.
Oh, I was talking about CMRPC, but that works too. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, what I would suggest is working through the planning board, Tom. we're funded, and I want to make sure that the funds are being used and, particularly for the committee we put together. And, I'm sure someone from the Economic Development Committee will be on that committee. So you'll be able to bring forward, the representation from that committee. But I really, in the past, we've kind of allowed the master plan to start spreading out and it never gets completed. I'd like it to come directly through the planning board this time.
Okay. Well, then we should probably, I'd love to have a joint meeting soon to discuss, or like you said, as long as we have representation on the planning board or on the master plan committee.
Absolutely.
That works. Okay.
If you'd like to come in the next meeting, what's the date?
25th.
The 25th. Send Gail an email. If you're going to have several members, make sure you don't have a quorum or post a meeting.
All right. I can, yeah, absolutely. All right. I will be there.
All right, Tom. Thanks.
All right. Thank you.
Yep. Have a good one.
Have a good night.
So we have a memorandum of understanding with Applewood, yay. And Barry, it does address our concerns about the use of the open space. Can you hear me?
Barry?
Yeah, I got you.
Basically what they said is as long as there is another access to the property, which would be through the town land, then we're all set. They're still going to keep that easement, from Applewood, but it addresses our concerns. So the town council and I were pretty happy with it.
Okay, so we're all good. Because I left him a message, so maybe it's...
Yeah, well, I think, so the MOU basically says that the easement on Lot 5, the rights to that will be transferred, will be made in the deed of Lot 5, and town council saw the deed, and it's written in there, I saw it. And
it's open to the public?
And it's open to the public. And it also says that it's supposed to be left in its natural state, except for the homeowner can do landscaping on it, so,
Yeah,
it's not
maybe...
ideal, but it's good, it's an easement. And,
as long as Medicom...
Yep, Metacomet Land Trust.
Yeah, they take it. Well,
Yeah. So it says they'll do that. Then it says that before the bond money is released or the road is accepted, they will transfer parcels A, B, and C to us, the town, and the easement, and the rights to the easement, okay? Mm-hmm. And they will also mark the open space boundaries. And so and I'll give all of you a copy of this once it's executed.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And those are the.
Do I need to sign that in?
Yeah. And Gail brought all her equipment so that you can do that.
Is everybody acceptable to that?
Yep.
Yeah, so.
So we're not in a situation any longer where he's dictating the use of the land?
Nope.
Correct.
All right.
But we do need to keep access from that other town parcel. But we intended to do that anyways.
Yeah, you will definitely be able to get to one lot. You definitely want to be able to get from one piece to another, because it's all going to be one piece eventually.
Yep.
The town land, that's, the other piece, is that by Metacomet too?
No, the town owns
The town owns it?
Then I just need to get the select board to sign it, so. Certified for meeting duly held on. Okay, yeah. Okay, and then we need 2 copies, so we have, so you guys, so the town will have another one.
I did miss it that day, and then Bill called.
Wherever my
I'll
hands
run
shake
into it
like
before I
that,
leave.
I can't even write me.
Thank you. Yeah. I think it was just an extension, I think, for,
Ammonia builds up in my blood.
Oh.
Okay.
But
It's nice that she's a notary. Figured then you don't have to come to town hall, so just come here.
Bill,
Signed it.
you need me to come in to the town hall to sign papers?
he had to sign Damon's 81P.
Oh,
right over here.
yeah.
So I'll.
Yeah, you're gonna have to stop by and sign Damon's 81P.
Yeah, I'll stop in tomorrow after I get back from Boston.
Okay.
Thanks, Barry.
I'll only be there till noon time, Barry, unless you want to come in on Wednesday.
Well, if I don't get there by noon time, I'll see you on Wednesday.
What's in your?
Actually doing good. Everything's shrinking, everything's doing what it's supposed to. So we got good news this past Friday.
Yeah, no. We're good friends.
I'm doing this.
Yeah, me too, yeah. I
He's
couldn't.
not running any marathons, but he's,
Yeah, I'll put a table and everything. That's why even the simple.
comes to the office, terrorizes everybody.
To meet and, so I'll do a little research on that and.
Yeah.
I got the handbook, so it's not too bad.
Good.
I got all the books in my office. If I had to bring them to every meeting, I'd have to bring a rollaway cat like Yale used to have.
Okay, no problem. Okay.
Yep. I also, I mentioned this program, I just want to give you guys.
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah. So Mendon is a part in the Solarized Mass Plus program, and it's to promote clean energy, the town of Mendon, town of Upton, and so I was just gonna, and it's for residents and businesses, and so I was just gonna give you information because it's really good cost savings. It can be like up to 25% for solar panels and air source heat pumps, ground source heat pumps, solar hot water, electric vehicles and whatnot. So I was just gonna give you this, okay? The information.
Thank you.
Yeah, you got plenty of those.
Ian, what do you call the signature for
A memorandum of.
MOU? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll send you. That's all.
Okay. Mhm.
Thank you.
Okay.
Anything else on the agenda?
If you responded to a gentleman that sent an email.
No, I probably didn't.
Jeremy Barrett. He sent a.
I read that.
I didn't know what you guys wanted to do with it, respond to him.
What was the
I
question?
came in last time from Ms. Springs. They're here for you to listen.
Oh, he left me a phone message.
Yeah, well, he sent a bunch of pictures of some runoff down the side, where it washed out along the sidewalk.
Cleaned it up?
Yes, this is,
I don't know that they cleaned it up yet. Is anybody online,
Yes, Mary's still online.
nobody else?
No, yes, Mary Pearson.
Are you on there from, Silver Spring?
Yeah, from now on, when you,
I saw them.
I want you to keep track of it too. If anybody who's online,
I've been sending it to her.
Dan usually sends me a bill if someone's online. Yep. I think it's Jeremy. It's on the letter there, on the email there. I don't know where Bill is. Bill has it.
of his house?
It must be in front of me, because it's like.
Somebody sweep the lot, I mean.
Yeah, you're right, yeah, I mean, maybe we should maybe send a letter to make it passable and stuff, some of that stuff. So are we gonna do an underground tunnel to get the people that live across the street? I'm concerned about the neighbors that live on Northbridge Road. The street, how they're gonna get to the subdivision to walk their children.
That's. Crosswalk?
No. Maybe we have to send, we think we should send a letter and say,
Yeah.
you know, they have to
Just gotta clean up the air.
make it passable so that nobody's gonna get hurt.
But,
Do you want to talk to Fred about that? Or?
yeah, we're gonna have to call Fred and talk to him about it.
Okay.
We're gonna have to clean that up. Talk about that.
39 Milford Street there, the, 3 questions there for you?
Yeah, gonna ask him right now.
For us, it is. Okay.
And then I'm gonna make, just so you have it, I'm gonna make a.
Okay.
Oh, I see what he's saying. Damon, have you been in touch with the 49 Milford, the major site plan changes there, or
49 Milford.
strip club?
Bob Sweet?
No, across,
No, the cross the street there.
yeah, adult entertainment.
We don't have anything on Bob Sweet, although he's,
No, it's coming though, because we made him do he's fixing that. But anyway, that's a whole nother avenue to go down. But 49 Milford Street, we approved it.
Right.
We approved anything from Concom,
yeah.
and I haven't had it, there's nothing, what's the matter?
No, I mean, I was just gonna say,
Is there
You're
something?
saying if they want to make some changes, they need a new site plan application, or no? We've got a modified form for modification.
Are they still doing the adult entertainment?
Modification.
Yeah, we just gotta,
Okay, to a site plan?
yeah, modification to a site plan.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah, if they're
want
gonna do anything with that, then they'll have to go back in front of you guys and probably in front of conservation if they're gonna change anything drastically that's out within the buffer zone.
Yeah,
So you want, I'll send him an email?
yeah, just tell them,
He's gonna do a modification?
you know, we can, complete the site plan, the decision based on the original plan.
So you
Didn't he do a special permit on the original app, or he hasn't done the special permit yet?
I'd have to look again. I thought they did both.
Well, apparently,
Usually they do site plan and
yeah,
special permit.
he did. Yeah.
But you guys haven't approved that yet?
Yeah, we approved it. He's just waiting for the decision. So we'll get him the decision.
Well, no,
But tell him if
you
he's
didn't
gonna-
approve the decision.
Well, yes, we approved it.
He said you didn't. He said that's what he was looking for.
No, we voted on it.
No, we voted on that.
Okay,
I thought you was all set on that.
yeah, okay.
Hold on a second.
Anyways.
I'll go look back in the minutes because I didn't think it was.
Yeah, because if
approved.
not, we'll take that vote.
Because we have to submit it to the town clerk
Yeah,
for
'cause that-
21-day appeal period.
Yeah, as soon as I write the decision.
Shoot, I could have done
Yeah,
that.
see, he's got him marked here, that's all yes.
Huh.
Sign.
Okay, I'll give it to the,
All right, just let him know that I'll get the decision be forthcoming in a few days, and, I believe it was combined, special permit already.
Denied?
No, it was, combined,
Oh, combined.
but check the paperwork.
I will, yep.
And, if he's got any changes, we can do a modification to a site plan.
Okay.
Cool.
And so I'm not sure how we answer Mr. Barrett. You know, maybe we
I
just,
think we should talk to Fred first. Tell him that we're going to talk to the engineer. John.
I need to sign this too? Like
How
three?
many signatures you got?
3.
And you
no,
should
he's
be fine.
gonna,
Okay.
let me call
He
Fred.
doesn't have to sign it then.
Let me call Fred right now.
Barry does have to come in and sign it.
No, but he has to come in and sign the other one anyway.
Oh, yeah, right. Oh,
He won't have to sign the AOP.
No, he needs to sign Damon's, because,
no, we got 3 on there.
oh,
You got
do we?
3 on it.
Oh,
He doesn't have to come in at all.
hold on.
You're all set. Barry, you don't have to sign, come in.
You're all set?
Have to come in and sign that because there's 3 on there.
Okay.
Thank you.
Save you a trip.
What's that?
Save you a trip.
Okay, thank you.
I'll answer Fred's house.
Oh, yeah. Don't answer during the day when it's business hours. You think you get an answer now?
I'll answer this guy.
Yeah, I mean,
I gotta get that done, that done.
fortunately,
This
when
is
things
the,
are construction
Approve
stuff.
with conditions. This. Bob
Bob Coxon.
did a pretty
You think
fine
Bob did?
job of it, yeah. Susan, application submitted to,
I was working for Gary and Helmont now.
Get out of here.
Back in there, back and down. Yeah, yeah, he called me today. I don't know, but he's like a senior engineer or something, sounds good.
We had a few guys leave.
Yeah, yeah,
Who was in the other night? He said he's short.
oh, yeah,
They
so,
backed up.
yeah, it worked out good. Bob's a good guy to have on board with them.
Yep.
Just copied one and changed the, because Bob's not this good.
Way to do it, but he might have just learned something, Bill.
He must have copied one of mine. Hey, it looks good. So we have to sign it. Except for you, Damon, you're absent.
Oh, good. Barry will have to come in and sign. Barry, you might have to come in and sign that. Oh, no, 3 people, right?
Yeah, you gotta come in and sign that one.
One. Who was that for?
That's for 63 Providence, Lanzetta.
Oh, yeah. For that anyway.
The other thing you could have added is that his original request that we referred him to zoning. The boilerplate note in the end that meets all of our town rules, regulations, and guides. This should be the last piece of water, Tom.
Yep. Go home and eat dinner now.
You can dispose of the agenda.
Do you want Barry to come in and sign that?
Yeah.
Okay. Barry, you need to come in then, sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
Dan, I need to see you for a second.
Yeah, hang on, let me.